Okay, so I'm recording and I'm so happy you're checking out this. I'm so happy you came to check out what coaching is all about. Um, I'll just tell you a little bit about me. My name is Margaret, and I started as a coach on accident. Actually, I was really a customer. I was having a health crisis. My cholesterol was high. My blood pressure was high. I was having vascular migraines. My neurologist said that it meant that I was at higher risk of stroke. I was only 43, but I have a really strong cardiovascular history in my family. So it was kind of scary. I knew I needed to change my diet. I knew I needed to get into better shape. I didn't really feel like doing it. And about 2 years after a friend of mine, well, no, about 2 years after my doctor told me that, and about um, maybe it was July, about 4 months after my friend introduced me to my current coach and what she was doing, I finally jumped on board and I became a customer, a Beachbody customer. And Beachbody changed my life, changed my health. The support really helped me. How easy it was to follow the programs really helped me. I lost 30 pounds. My migraines went away. My cholesterol became normal. And I had a lifestyle that I felt like could be sustained. But in the past, I've done stuff to improve my health and then went right back at it. So I knew I needed some way to stick with it. And I saw my coach coaching and I thought to myself, I can do that. And I actually think I'd like doing that. And the benefit of me doing it is it will make me stick to it. So I started coaching for accountability, which I've learned since then is not everybody's story. It's a really intense form of accountability, but the truth is, I have such low willpower that I need that kind of intense form of accountability, and I need to be constantly in the mindset, this health and fitness mindset. So so everybody comes to it for different reasons. That you tell me why you're curious about coaching, but the thing is, I did not realize how much of an opportunity it was. When I signed up, I was literally looking for a way to stay out of the Wendy's drive-through, and what I got was so much more. So the first thing I want to talk about is when you are a coach, you only have 4 things that you're required to do. These are the 4 vital behaviors of having a successful business. And every time I tried to overcomplicate it and think I needed to do something more, what it boiled down to when I had the most success were these 4 behaviors. And the first 2 have to do with taking care of you. First one is be a product of the product. So that means do the exercises regularly, follow the meal plan, drink the superfoods, do what you need to do to make yourself healthy. And honestly, that's the number 1 reason I signed up as a coach. But it is also the number 1 thing to do that's going to help you create a thriving business. So you want to focus on your own journey. You want to start and complete programs and really live the lifestyle that Beachbody puts ahead of us. It's really important for your own health and wellness. It's really important for your mindset to be in your best health. Okay, the second one is personal development. So what is that? Everybody has roadblocks. Everybody has things in their lives that stop them from meeting the goals that they want to meet. And so the second job that you need to do as a Beachbody coach is actually read books, listen to podcasts, listen to audiobooks that will help you to overcome your obstacles. So one of the things I like to do with my coaches is recommend books that they can listen to or read to help them overcome obstacles. And it could be related to your health and fitness, but maybe it's not. Maybe you have a hard time making time for yourself. Maybe you have a hard time believing in yourself. Then you could do something like Brene Brown's Gifts of Imperfection. Maybe you have a hard time being vulnerable and sharing or communicating with people. You have a hard time being organized, so you can read a book about organization. Or maybe the stresses of your life in parenting or in your marriage are stopping you from succeeding in what you want to do. So you would read a book about that, something that seems maybe unrelated to your health and fitness business. But that's the second job of a Beachbody coach, is to do personal development. What you can do to help your mind, what you can do to help your body. Number one and number two. The third one is connect. So it used to say invite. Now it says connect, connect, connect. And basically, you want to share your journey. You want to share what you're doing so that people know you're doing it and so that they know that they can be a part of it. So this was a mistake I made for a long time, where I was shy about sharing what I was doing. I'm generally kind of a shy person, and I would get kind of self-conscious. And I remember my husband said to me, "You're not hurting anybody. You're just telling them what helped you so much." So once I got into that mindset that I'm just sharing with people what helped me so much, I decided to just go for it. Like, let me scream this from the rafters, right? Like, if I can feel so good, I want everybody to feel so good. So sharing in person, sharing on social media, sharing everywhere that you can, that you're doing it and how it's helping you. Also struggles, also, what problems it solved for you. Maybe weight loss is a piece of it, but there's also other problems that this healthy lifestyle has helped me with. Like, my neck doesn't hurt me anymore. My knees don't hurt me anymore. My cholesterol went down. My blood pressure went down. I have more energy. I can accomplish more in a day. Like, there's so many other factors that are worth sharing. And when you share it and you can tell people, you know what, you can feel this way too. You can do it too. That's really what it's all about. And that's what inviting is. And then the fourth one is to get the people who sign up under you results. So you can do that however you want. Beachbody, their main thing is that they want to make sure that anybody who signs with them is supported. Your job as a coach is to be a friend to the people in your group, is to be a friend, a supporter, also a little bit of a tour guide. This is how you access the workouts. This is where you can find the nutrition plan. Be a few steps ahead of the people that you're helping so that you can tell them how you tackle the struggle, because maybe it'll be a way that they can tackle a struggle. Like, something a lot of people have a hard time with in the beginning, and I did too, was getting all the water in. Water is a big part. Drinking enough water is a big part of the plan, both for weight loss, because the water helps you to feel full, but also water for health, water for hydration. So I aim for 100 ounces of water a day. When I first started, I wasn't doing anywhere near 100 ounces of water, but I found a way, I found a way to get 100 ounces of water in. So one of the first things I share with my clients is how I schedule my water and how I get that amount of water in. So it's just being a couple of steps ahead of the person that you sign up, and that you're helping, and being a tour guide. And if you don't know the answer to a question, you don't have to worry, because there are so many resources. You can always ask me. We can always ask my upline coach, Christina. We can always, there's a page for an upline even beyond that. Beachbody has so many resources themselves. So you're never alone in doing this. There are so many, almost sometimes too many resources. It can feel overwhelming. So many resources. So that's the job of the Beachbody coach. But what most people want to know is, okay, how do you actually make money doing this? When I signed up, I didn't care. Like I said, my main goal of being a coach was for the accountability. It wasn't even for the business when I first signed up. But I'll tell you how you make money. So there's actually 4 ways you make money as a Beachbody coach. In the beginning, it's really just commission based. So basically, for every person who orders something from you, from your website, when you sign up as a coach, Beachbody gives you a website. They give you a way to send people a cart so that they can order, and it comes from you and you are their coach. So anything they order, you get 25% commission. for most things. So it's very simple. It's just they buy something, you get commission. You don't need to stock anything. You don't have to mail anything to them. You don't have to do anything. Beachbody takes care of all of that. You just use your website and your website link, and you get the commission, 25%. Some things give you a little bit more commission than the 25%, but just to keep it simple, I'll say 25% commission. The next way that you earn an income as you grow, if you hit the first rank in Beachbody, which is Emerald, which means that you have 2 coaches under you, then you start to get a team cycle bonus. So that means whatever your 2 coaches order or whatever customers your 2 coaches sign up, you get a small cut. It's pretty small cut of the of that commission from that sale. So that's a team cycle bonus. The next one is you get profit sharing. And so that's the level I just got to. You have to hit 2-star diamond. I won't talk too much about the ranks. If you sign up as a coach in the coach training, you'll learn about the ranks. But once you hit 2-star diamond, you qualify for quarterly bonuses. So the quarterly bonuses are a percentage of all of Beachbody's earnings for that quarter. As a 2-star diamond, they divide up, I think it's 2% of the profits of Beachbody amongst all the 2-star and above diamonds. And then you get a certain percentage. I got my first 2-star bonus in July, actually this month, which was pretty exciting. And that's when you really start to make some money. And the percentage goes up if you're at 5-star, if you're 10-star, if you're at 15-star. So that basically that means you have business builders under you. So one of your coaches becomes a diamond business builder, which means they have at least 12 coaches underneath them. They become a diamond, and that ranks you up so that you can participate in the profit sharing. So those are the 3 main ways that you earn an income. There's also some other bonuses for different things. I'm not going to go into detail for those bonuses. Some of them are common, some of them are less common, but as they come up, if you decide to sign up, that's how you make money. How much do you make? So that all depends on how much you raise. Basically, you're selling these products, but really it's about helping people and the experience. But as far as making money, you're making a commission. So, it depends on how many people you sign up. There is an additional thing where if you sign up 3 people with a challenge pack in a month, Beachbody gives you customers. So, there are some people who just want Beachbody and they don't talk to a coach. They don't deal with a coach. So they just go online and they sign up themselves. What Beachbody does is every single coach who signs up at least 3 people within a month, the following month, they give them customers and it cycles around. So in June, I signed up more than 3 people. And now in July, I get customer leads. They give me customers. You don't make commission on their first order, but you do make commission on subsequent orders. The job of a Beachbody coach is to reach out to every customer lead, which I do. I send every single one of them an email. I invite them to my group. I ask them what they need help with. I'm going to tell you the truth. Most customer leads don't answer you back. They're probably customer leads because they don't want to deal with talking to anybody. But any order they make past that first one, you actually get commission on, even if they don't answer you back. So that's how you make money as a Beachbody coach. The whole customer lead program is special. What I'm learning is other direct sales programs like Monet, like all these other ones that people have. They don't give customer leads. So that's something special Beachbody does. And I think that's mostly in part to the fact that they want every single customer of theirs to have a contact person who can help them in a friend kind of way, in a small kind of way. Of course, they have a customer service program. Of course, they have their own, like I'm in Amwala, who's one of the super trainers. I'm in his bod group right now, but they want somebody on a smaller scale to help you more personally, because honestly, health and fitness is a very personal thing. So what I always like to think is when people trust in me, this is the thing with Beachbody. We're not selling bottles of wine. We're not selling jewelry or clothing. What we're doing is we're telling people that we're going to help them with something that's very personal. So I do feel like if you're going to do this, you have to have a love for helping people. You have to recognize that the point of sale is only the beginning of the relationship. It's not the easiest of these kind of direct sale jobs, because if you're, selling Avon, basically you sell the Avon and you're done. When somebody signs up with you as their coach, that's the beginning of a relationship where you're going to help them to change their life. And it's much more fulfilling because of that, because it's about relationships. It's about helping people. It's literally about changing people's lives. I've had people tell me that they've never felt so good in their life. I've had them elated that they could go skiing with their kids. I've had them say, I no longer have pain. I don't have this health issue anymore. I mean, people have been moved to tears by me helping them use Beachbody. I've been moved to tears. My life completely changed. So it's an incredibly fulfilling thing to do. Incredibly fulfilling, incredibly heartwarming. And it's a very important thing to do. So it's not something you should take lightly. If you're saying you're going to sign up as a Beachbody coach, you should recognize that it's going to be an investment of your time and your emotions. But it's so worthwhile. It can help you financially, but even more importantly, I feel like it's helped my soul and my spirit. It's made me feel like I have a community. It's really made me feel happy about what I'm doing and like I'm making a difference. So it's very, very, I think it's very, very important. And then it has a ripple effect, because if you change the life of the mother, you change the life of the family. You totally do. Just talking about my own family, my kids love vegetables now. They love vegetables. They recognize the importance of exercise. They recognize the importance of eating healthy. It's changed the trajectory of my kids' health. And I see it in the families of the people that I'm helping, where the parents are working out with the kids, where everybody's eating healthier, where there's more cooking happening in the house. So it's very, very meaningful work. And like I've said before, I would do it for free. I have helped people for free to a certain extent, except you don't get the same results if you don't do the whole thing, right? So it's seriously, I'm so happy I do it, and it's very, very meaningful. So how much time does it take? That's up to you. So in the beginning, it didn't take a lot of my time, because in the beginning I was really just doing it for accountability. I helped a couple of friends. It really didn't take a lot of my time. But when I decided to grow, I have to admit, it does take time. It takes time out of my day to do this. I have to commit to some time every single day to work on my business so that I can have a successful business. In general, it's about, if I were to do it undivided, the business building part of it is about an hour, to be honest with you, because I work full time. I have it broken up. I do about 15 minutes before work. I do about half an hour during my lunch break, and I do another half an hour after work. Most of the time, in addition to that, I'll have things like these team calls. So that doesn't even include this. And I check into my group. So it does take, if you actually want to grow a business, you have to at least give an hour of your day every day to working on your Beachbody business. I do 5 days a week. I do take 2 days off, but so that's that's an important thing to consider. And it's also the kind of thing where you start out really making very little money. And as you keep on working, it grows and grows. But then the exciting thing is the sky is the limit. So, you know, in the beginning, because it's the kind of thing, like I said, where people are trusting in you to help their health and fitness, the people who are going to sign up, they need to be ready. And if they, you know, most of the time, if you just show up and you're like, oh, I'm a health and fitness coach now, let me help you, and they'll be like, where did that come from? You never did anything like that before. So unless it's like your sister or your mom, they might be skeptical. They might not trust that you really can help them, right? So the importance is that you show up consistently, first of all, in your own journey and making a difference in your own life and your own health and fitness, so that they can believe that for someone to believe that you're going to stick to helping them, they need to see that you're sticking to helping yourself. It's very basic. You don't need to be an expert about health and fitness. You just need to be a friend and a cheerleader, and you need to be consistent and to show that you can be consistent through hard times, through easy times, through whatever's going on in your life. I'm in a transition right now. I went from working hybrid to now I'm working 5 days a week. I have my own struggles now with that. I have to pack lunch. I have to do things that I wasn't doing during the pandemic. Of course, I was doing it before, but you know, I got out of the habit. So I'm sharing that in my transitions, how I am overcoming, you know, these obstacles of now having to wake up earlier, having to be away from home for a long time, and still being able to be successful, transitioning to the summer where there's a lot of opportunity for treats, right? And how do I manage that? How do I still have the treats, but also, you know, stick to my health goals of keeping my cholesterol down and my blood pressure down? How do I fit in my workouts? So whoever is going to sign up with you, this business grows at the speed of trust, and they need to trust that you're going to be there for them. So that's why showing up and sharing your journey consistently is really important, so that they can see that you really are going to show up for them. Let's see. Now, I really should write down the Beachbody disclaimer, but it basically, the amount of money you make depends on the effort that you put in. They don't guarantee. It's not like you're paid per hour, so they don't guarantee. It depends on the diligence and the effort that you put in. But truly, if you put in the effort, like the training says, you can do it. If you are consistent, you can do it. My coach is now at a point, she's a physical therapist. She quit her full-time job as a physical therapist. She's doing Beachbody full-time. She's now making more than she made as a physical therapist. So just to give you an idea. And then there are people, you know, doing even better than her. The sky is the limit. But she put in the work to get there. She put in a lot of work. It took her about 4 years to get to that point. So it's not the kind of thing where it happens overnight. But the amazing thing is that all you're doing is improving yourself, taking care of yourself, working out yourself. If one of your goals is to take care of your own health and fitness, you might as well do it and make a business out of it, right? You might as well do it and share it and help other people along the way and make a business out of it. And 4 years from now, you'll be making a full-time salary, right? Like, and think about how you went to college and invested 4 years of your life into college, making no money. And then before you could make your income. This is the same way. And really like I said, I work full-time. When I first started as a coach, I was working full-time as a physical therapist. I was working weekends at a hospital. I was doing extra cases after work. I was working full-time and more. And I was able to start building this business. So it doesn't take a ton of time. It just takes like focus on what's important and doing what's important and doing it consistently every single day. So let me know if you have any questions. As far as training, there's tons of training. So don't worry, we actually got a new method of training where you get a message every day with a 5-minute training video and a call to action. You have me to help with training. I do team calls every Monday night. I do, you know, you can always message me. I'm always available for that. My upline coach, she does tons and tons of training. Christina, and she's an 11-star diamond coach. She's an elite coach. So we're really learning from the best. It's a company that's been around for 22 years. It's not going anywhere. In fact, it's growing. It's a publicly traded company. We're getting a bike. We're going to have Peloton-like workouts. We're going to have live workouts starting next month. I mean, think about the commission you make on a bike also. So the amount of commission is going to be going up. So any other questions? If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Yeah, I'm going to stop the recording. And thanks for joining.